Hello Libra, and welcome to your April 2023 tarot reading from Mermaid Song Tarot. Hi, I'm glad you're here. Welcome. Thanks for spending time with me. All right, so this is a general reading for the sign of Libra, sun, moon, and rising sign. So you want to take a look at the other videos for your moon and rising signs to get a more clear, complete picture about how the energy of the month is going to play out for you. This is a general reading, so as always, take what resonates with you, leave the rest. Not everything is going to be for everybody, and that's okay. That's the way it works. As always, I would like to bless my decks of cards with all forms of love, light, and fabulousness. And I would like to ask that the messages be clear and concise and for the highest good of everyone who sees this video. Okay, so Libra, we are going to pull 3 cards for your recent past, 3 cards for your present, and then 3 cards for your future, what's coming towards you. These will all kind of blend together to give you a message for the month of April. We'll also take a look at the shadow card, the energy underlying the whole reading, and see how that plays out for you. All right, and we get a twofer, so we got 4 cards here. In the first row, we have the 4 of Pentacles. Now, the 4 of Pentacles is a card that often people think of as the hoarding card. And you do see this gentleman here who's kind of holding on to all of his pentacles there. Pentacles is the suit that corresponds to the element of earth and has to do with our resources. So it can be where we're holding on to things, but also remember that this is the 4. So in this, I read tarot that the cards have both meanings. So it can mean that you're holding on to something or unwilling to let go, but it's also the card of building a foundation. And that's in all of your resources. So Libra, this is a card of you want to be balanced. You don't want to hold on to things too much and be miserly, but on the other hand, you also want to build. And this is in all of your resources, your money, your career, your relationships, your health, and your spirituality as well. Okay, so then we have the Ace of Swords. Now the Ace of Swords corresponds to the element of air and has to do with our thoughts, our mental processes, and our communications. Specifically the Ace of Swords, because it is the ace, is the beginning. So this often indicates a new idea or a new thought process or a new communication. Can mean that as well. Since it's in the area of resources, it could be you're getting a new communication from maybe you're making a new friend, maybe you're meeting a new love interest. That could be it. Can be an idea, so it could have something to do with your career as well. Then you got 2 cards. You got a twofer for the last ones. You got the Lovers, which is the card of choice. It is the card of when we choose someone, we're making a choice. We're saying, I want that person and not all these other options that I have over here. So the Lovers is always a card of choice. It can be a card of partnership and of love, but usually the 2 of Cups is more the true love card, although I really do love the depiction of this one. This is one of my favorite cards in this deck. This is the Gilded Tarot, by the way. So you've got the Lovers, and then you also have the High Priestess. Now the High Priestess is a card of inner knowing. It is a card of the hidden things. It is a card of intuition. It is the card of looking, of knowing the answer within yourself. Okay, so I'm going to say that, okay, I just heard with all 4 of these cards, I'm just going to pull them up and show them all to you so that you can see where the thought processes are coming from here. So I heard, don't hang on to someone too tightly. Don't hoard them all to yourself. You're going to need to hold on loosely and follow what your intuition says about it. Instead of operating from a place of I'm going to have lack, operate from a place of of abundance, right? That might be where that new idea comes in there. Listening to your intuition is going to be really important in the month of April for you, Libra. Now, okay, there was card number 1 on the floor. Now we'll have a couple more cards for the present energy for Libra, please. Okay, one more, please. Okay, great. All right, now what do we got here? Okay, the first card is the Four of Cups. Now the Four of Cups is an energy of, cups is emotions, and fours are actually building a foundation. So this is building a foundation, being in the feels of your emotions. But also in this cup, the indication tends to be one of either boredom or daydreaming. He's sort of kind of looking off. He's not really paying attention to the fact that there seems to be some cup being offered to him. He's not really aware of it. So whenever this card comes out, it's always an indication, all right, are you looking for what's being offered to you? Are you being blind to something? So there's that. We'll get more into that in a minute. All right, then you've got the Eight of Pentacles. Now, the Eight of Pentacles is the apprenticeship card. This is the card of continuing to perfect your work. We see a craftsman who has crafted 7 pentacles, and they're hanging above, and he's working on the 8th one, right? And the 8 is not the completion. That would be the 10. So he's continuing to work on his resources. He's perfecting them, right? He's getting better and better with each one that he does. He gets better. So, and this is our resources, pentacles. So this could be your career. This could be your relationships. I think, Libra, that there's going to be a lot of relationship issues. I say issues, not issues. I think there's going to be relationship things that come up for you in April, where you're going to have to really look at how are these relationships serving you? Are they in alignment with what you believe and what you want to work towards? Then you have the oh so amazing Six of Wands. This is the victory card. This is the card of accomplishment, of being rewarded and praised and, you know, getting accolades for your accomplishments. So this is a great card. I love it. So let's take a look horizontally first. Being aware of what's being offered, continuing to work and perfect your work, and then taking time to celebrate the win. It's not all about work. Some of it is about celebrating when you've accomplished something. And then we're going to take a look here. We've got the Four of Pentacles with the Four of Cups. Now, this is 2 fours, so we've got a lot of stability happening here. But notice that one is in the area of resources and this other one is in the area of emotions. So there's got to be balance. Libra, you're all about the balance. So I think you're going to be aware of that. Then we've got the Ace of Swords and the Eight of Pentacles. Now, I will say that this could mean that you have a brilliant idea. Perhaps you're going to start a new side hustle, or you might be starting a new job, or you might be presenting an idea and then you have to perfect it, right? You got to tweak it a little bit. Then your other progression that you have is the Lovers and the High Priestess with the Victory card, the Six of Wands. So when you choose according to what your intuition tells you, you experience success. Woo, that's a good message. I like that. All right, now we need 3 more. Woo, okay, 3 more cards. All right, 1 more card. They're flying out. Okay, Libra, this is actually looking really nice for you. Let me see what the last card is. Come on. Okay, 2. You get a twofer. Okay. So, your first one is Temperance. Well, this is the card of Libra right here, Temperance. This is balance. If you are temperate, you are balanced. And this is balancing heavenly and earthly energies. So this is a balance of the spiritual and the material, the emotional and the physical, the mental and the emotional, all the things, right? It is being tapped into your your highest self and the best expression of you. And you have this directly under the Four of Pentacles and the Four of Cups. So when you have balance, then everything goes right and you are divinely blessed. All right, then you have the World. When you're able to achieve that balance, you learn lessons and you complete a major cycle. The World is the final card in the major arcana, and it indicates completion. And it also indicates a new beginning. So you take the lessons that you've learned and you bring them forward with you. So it looks like here that this new thought or idea or way of looking at something and then continuing to perfect it is actually going to bring you a big lesson that is going to serve you well in the rest of your life. Because that lesson that we learn when the World card comes up, it's a big life lesson, right? Then you got two cards for the end. You got the Four of Swords. This is my give it a rest card. This is, he's laying down his anxieties, his worrisome thoughts. Swords has to do with our thoughts and our communications. The war isn't over. He's still got his armor on, right? He's going to get back up. This is just a brief rest. So, and what that means is it's time to just take a break in your head. Quit worrying about all the things. And then you have the Magician card. And this is the card of you are the magic. You have the tools that you need to create the reality that you desire. And the question is, do you have the will to use those tools? That's what the Magician asks us. Now, this will be hard to show, but I'll see if I can do it. So you've got the choice and the following your intuition. You've got the victory. I don't have enough hands. And then you've got taking a rest and applying your will. So in this element of choice, and I'm sorry I don't have another camera so you can see all this laid out on the table. But basically when you follow your intuition, when you're making your choices, you experience more success and you're able to create the reality you desire if you can remove the anxiety, right? All right, now your shadow card is the card that's at the bottom of the deck. And your shadow card is the Two of Wands. So the Two of Wands shows someone who literally has two paths to choose from, and he's trying to make a decision. Wands has to do with the element of fire and corresponds to our passions and desires and our actions on those. So your energy underlying this whole reading is you're trying to choose a path. Your energy is, I can't make up my mind which way I want to go. And the key to that is going to be to listen to your intuition, the High Priestess card. When you listen to your intuition to make the choice, then you're going to achieve success. Ooh, I like it. That's a message for everybody there. All right, we're going to pull an oracle card. This is the back of the oracle cards. They're so pretty. This is the Whispers of Healing oracle deck, and it is by Josephine Wall as the artist, and Angela Hartfield did the guidebook. So we're going to pull you a card, Libra. Oh my goodness sakes. I cannot make this stuff up. Your card is choice. Duh. Somewhere along the way, you have given up your right to decide. This can happen for many reasons. You may have quit making choices under the pretext of being agreeable or putting someone else's needs before your own. It may be that decision making is too overwhelming right now. You have so many options. Each choice you make can take you closer or further from your desires, so it is imperative that you start exercising your power of choice. Choosing not to decide is a choice. Decide to make healthy choices that meet your needs and desires. Once you begin to make choices for yourself, it will become easier and easier to choose what you love. Excellent. All right. So, let's see here. I don't know what's going on with the end of that. But in any event, hopefully my camera is not messing up the video at all. Anyway, Libra, thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for being here and spending time. I hope you liked the reading for April. If you did, please hit the like button and share it with someone who might enjoy it. And hit the notification bell so you can be notified when the new videos come out. As always, thank you for joining me, Mermaid Song Tarot, and many blessings.